As much as we all love wrestling, no one wants to sit through a 5 to 6 hour long wrestling show. So if I'm Triple H and or the producer of Wrestlemania, these are how long all of the Wrestlemania 41 matches are going to go. Starting off with the opener, Jey Uso versus Gunther. Given their match history, they usually go about 15 to 20 minutes. I would give this match 15 minutes at the max. Their matches aren't great, and this is going to be more so for the finishing close in the moment more than anything, so the match doesn't need that much time. Braun, Penta, Dom, and Finn Balor are all going to be racing to the finish. This will be a crash course, high-octane, heavy-action match that goes 8 minutes. We need matches that stick out like this. This should be under 10 minutes. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. I talked about it being a cooldown match in the previous video, and it still is a cooldown match at 10 minutes. Between this match and the entrances, it'll give you plenty of time to go to the bathroom, get a snack, especially if you're in the arena, plenty of time to go and get a rest. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton may not have had the best build, but they may have the best match on the card at 20 minutes. Charlotte might think Tiffany Stratton sucks, but one thing she's going to do is make sure her match doesn't. The custody of Paul Heyman triple threat main event features Roman Reigns, which means this match is going at minimum 20 minutes. At max, I think it's going to go 30 minutes. Perfect time for these guys to tell a story, get their spots in, near falls, and possibly a turn at the end. All those matches combined equal 83 minutes. Add an additional 35 minutes for matches that are unannounced, and an additional 90 minutes for entrances, promos, segments, and your commercials. And WrestleMania Saturday clocks in at 3.5 hours. Let's get into WrestleMania Sunday. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair. These are all chefs. They're going to cook. Give them 20 minutes. Anything above that might be doing too much for an opening match, but 20 minutes I think is a perfect amount of time for us to get all their spots. Jade and Naomi following this up, I think goes 7 minutes. As much as I love both of these women, I don't really know Jade being in long matches sounds like a good idea. They can beat the hell out of each other in less than 10 minutes. I trust them in this. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, they can go about 15 minutes. It may not be the best built match, but much like Charlotte and Tiffany, there's a sleeper match in here. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight doesn't need to be a squash match, but no more than 10 minutes. Give LA Knight a fair amount of offense, but largely it should be a showcase for Jacob Fatu. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Big match John ain't what he used to be. He doesn't need to be working anything super long, but I would top this at about 25 minutes since it is the main event of night 2. I know we don't need bloodline rules, just keep it John Cena, Cody Rhodes with an addition from The Rock and maybe Travis Scott. All those matches put together equal 77 minutes. Additional 35 for unannounced matches. Tack on 95 minutes for entrances, segments, and ads. At 207 minutes, the show is roughly 3.5 hours. It is WrestleMania Sunday, so don't be surprised if it goes a little bit longer. What is your WrestleMania 41 runtime? Comment down below, let me know. Talk more soon.